What's up YouTube? Josh here with RC Vids, and we have my first scratch build RC airplane. It is dubbed the Flying Fish because this shape right here, the body, fuselage, it resembled a fish. So anyways, so this is where my wings attach. Total length is, I want to say, about 5 feet. Total wing length from this tip right here going through the plane and out to the other tip is 6 feet 6 inches, but I will have to cut it down, sadly enough, because my wings are just a little bit too big and heavy. These are my wings. So we got that connects there. This is my aileron servo. Aileron. This is my motor mount where my motor goes, obviously. So yeah, inside here, this is my whole setup, wiring, everything. That green and black wire in the middle right there that you're seeing, that is a homemade battery wire. There's one more that goes with it, but I'm using that one currently. So all these wires in here control the ailerons out the sides, and they just go above the wing. And then these two on this side control my rudder and my elevator, which in here, that halfway across right here, you can see it. That is my elevator. It goes through the fuselage and out the other side. Okay, this is my rudder. Very poorly made. That's my rudder servo and my aileron or elevator servo. That's how I wired them up. I don't know why, that's just how I did it. Up here we have this. This is my cockpit cover, I guess. And it's just these little tabs right here. Little toothpicks just slide in this hole right above my finger here on both sides, and that holds it down. But to work on the inside, I just fold it down. So in here, this little slot back here under my wing, that's where my battery sits, because if it's too far forward, it's pretty heavy. Okay, right now you can see all these holes in here. My original battery setup was supposed to be here with my smaller battery, but since I have a big one, it's going back there because it's heavy. Right down here is where I'm putting my nose gear. I've tried multiple holes, and yeah, it's not the best. So what I'm doing now is I am taking, yes, this is my messy bench, if you didn't get that originally, but I'm taking these two aluminum plates right here that I just drilled out. I just drilled them like a couple minutes ago. I'm taking them, and they're going to be mounted. One of them is going to be on top, and one of them is going to be on bottom, down here. This is the hole where the tire is going, because it has to be so low, and that is the hole for the bottom plate. Okay, so yeah, this whole construction, the whole airplane, is made out of some wooden dowels I got from Hobby Lobby, as you can see right there. All their servos and servo arms and the wires and all that stuff. But this is all my scraps that I have. It's made out of Green Guard. It's more of a heavy duty foam. It goes on the outside of or it goes under the siding on houses with vinyl siding. It just covers the whole house. so it is weatherproof. Okay, so that is how I constructed the flying fish. Yeah, I'll do another update when I have my nose gear on, which should be in a little bit. And yes, hot glue. This thing, my whole aircraft is held together with a lot of hot glue. It saves your life. Okay, now the motors on these, I'm using two Grayson Hobby Microjet V3s. These are 2200 kV, so they got some power. I wanted more power than torque. It's just what I wanted. They're powered by two 30 amp brushless ESCs, which are both connected into one battery. Everything, all my servos and everything from this are from Grayson Hobby. I really like all their stuff. It's quality stuff. Okay, there's a little bit of glue on here. They're based out of, I think it's Georgia. That's where I ordered all my stuff from. So, yeah, my ESCs, everything. Right now, the other motor is not on the motor mount, right there, as you can see. And that is because it is on my Dynam Hawk Sky. I took and I upgraded my motor on there. So I went from an 1800 kV that came with it and just went up to a 2200 kV, which is that Microjet V3. So as you can see here, I got the top plate in. That little hole in the center there is where the landing gear is going to come up from. These are homemade landing gear too. They're made out of wire, like a clothes hanger. And down here, that metal plate is in. So I have both metal plates in, waiting for this one to dry. So I just put hot glue around that one. And then we put this thing in. It's going up through the bottom, like so. It'll just come up through the bottom. The black thing right there is a stop, so it can't go too far up. And then I have another stop for the top, and I'm just going to hot glue everything down. It'll be great. Hey YouTube.
To decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do